And we're live. Good evening. Welcome for those of you it's your first time. For those of you who've been here before, welcome back. I hope everybody had a good day. We're about 3 minutes before, just about 3 minutes before 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So I do want to give everybody a chance to come in at 7 o'clock. So um, we'll just hang out, wait for them. Daisy girl, hello. Call a friend, hello as well. I'm glad you're both here tonight, and thank you for coming back. It's nice to see you. I've been doing good today. Today's been a good day. Um, no complaints. Just getting excited and nervous a little bit for tomorrow. Oh, Daisy girl, that does not sound fun. Have they said how many inches of snow they're expecting you to get? Nervous, call a friend because you never know what to expect with um, treatments and side effects. That's the only thing I'm nervous about. And so far, all of my treatments, I've had no side effects. So I'm hoping that's the same case here. And Daisy Girl, 7 to 10 inches of snow and 50-mile-an-hour winds. That is going to be cold. Holy crap. Yes, tomorrow is Keytruda Day. I got clarification or notification that it was delivered to Moffitt Cancer Center today. So they're in possession of my treatment. And tomorrow, around 8:30, I will get my first infusion of Keytruda. So I am excited that I'm getting it. But it's going to be an early one tomorrow because 8 a. I'm sorry, I have to be at Moffitt around 7 o'clock Eastern time in the morning, 7 a.m. Eastern time, because I have a 7:05 blood draw. So I'll get my blood drawn and then wait a few minutes, and then they'll send me up to the infusion center to sign all the paperwork and explain everything to me. All right, call a friend. Thank you. So, good question. Um, Curious why you need treatment if the cancer is gone. So, this is a preventative treatment. Actually, everything I'm on is preventative now. So, the Optune is preventative, the Keytruda is preventative, and the last two cycles of the chemo pill that I'm on are preventative. So, um, so what's going to happen, or what happened was back in July, I had the tumor completely removed. But one thing about glioblastoma tumors is a total gross resection is only removal of what can be seen by the naked eye as well as through an MRI machine. There are always, yeah, oh yeah, I am very tired. I had another day of meetings today, and I had some technical issues myself, but that looks to be resolved starting tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, glioblastomas have these microscopic cells that cannot be detected by any type of MRI scan. Definitely can't see them on or with your naked eye. So yeah, um, it's just we're doing everything now to kill whatever cells might have been left that couldn't be seen, and to keep them from regrowing into another tumor. But almost 100% of the time, glioblastoma grows back. So it'll happen eventually. I'm not gonna let it. Well, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna let it, and I'm sure gonna fight like hell and throw everything at it, um, so that it doesn't come back. So, my next scan is Sunday, so we'll see what that shows. Probably, I think it's Tuesday. I meet with the doctor, and we'll review the scan, and hopefully, at 8 months post surgery, it looks great. So, hey, Cree, thank you for coming again. I appreciate it, and welcome back. Right. Yep. There's our Glio Gladiator hashtag. Man, is that my cousin Mikey or uncle? Is that my uncle Matty? Which one of the Yamamotos are you? And whoever, whichever one it is, I thank you so much for that. And man, I love my family up north, and gosh, I miss them. I love them. Yeah, my cuz. Very nice. Hey, Mikey. Man, I appreciate you coming on tonight. That is so nice of you. And Joe Bob, wow, what's up to you, buddy? Um, are you still undefeated as a little league head coach? Even if you did choose the Pirates as your team? Garbage Pirates. Ugh. And call a friend. Yeah, it's nice. My cousin's here. Joe Bob is essentially my brother from another mother. I mean, well, he is brother from another mother. I can't make that happen. We have been the closest to friends for a very long time. Good dude. And part of the reason I do this channel is for me and to keep you all posted. And if anybody is ever going through glioblastoma, so they can see what I'm going through and hear my story. But it's also as a memorial to my friend Joe Bob. His dad passed away from a glioblastoma, um, and it's not right. It's not fair. One of the nicest humans you could meet, but I know he's up in heaven with my dad now, and those two loved cracking dad jokes. Those crazy dumb dad jokes. They between my dad and Joe's dad, they love doing that. So, so it was quite funny to hear them. So I know they're having a good time cracking up in heaven. But yeah, so uh, we are now on. Let me see. We are now in the 8th month post surgery on the on March the 13th. It'll be exactly 8 months since surgery. So to have no side effects, to have no regrowth, to be able to live a very normal life right now is really unheard of. Um, but I've had multiple MRIs. Um, the one at the end of this month, actually not end of this month, end of this week. So Sunday afternoon is my 8 month MRI, and I am very anxious to get that over with. I'll be super happy when I get the results, and I pray that it's still showing good. So yeah. But I'm gonna, no matter what it shows, I'm still a fighter. So I'll continue to do that, and I'll continue to do this show with my positive attitude. Thanks, call a friend. I agree, especially with cancer. I think positive attitude is a lot to deal with it. I know science will differ for me, but I've seen a lot of people who have been told it's not going to be long, but they last a long time because of their attitude. So and yeah, so hey William Brooklyn, welcome and hold the fort down with the chat crew. But it's between family, between friends, we've all had to we all know someone at least who has dealt with cancer. And, I won't get into my families, but there's numerous people in my family that have gone through um, cancer battles. And, it's unfair, really is unfair, especially watching your loved ones. Um, you know, it really, it's unfair. And I really do hope one day there is a cure for all the cancers. I know they're getting closer on some, and I mean, heck, just in the amount of time that I've been diagnosed with brain cancer. They've come up with additional things that they're not cures, but they're treatments, and that's just one step closer. So, yeah, it's amazing all the studying that's going on, all of the scientists who are putting their time into it. Hey, Babs, welcome. Thanks for coming in tonight. It's nice to see you again. And Daisy Girl has a friend who's in stage 4 right now. It's a hard place to be. To hell with cancer. So sad. And like I said, we're all affected by it, whether it's a personal experience or knowing somebody. It's a terrible thing. So Daisy Girl, be praying for your friend. Um, I would go out and Google any type of um, clinical trials for that specific type of cancer that they have, and see if there's anything out there. But yeah, we'll definitely keep your friend in the prayers. Thanks, Joe. I know you will too. Hey, Jandy, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. And yes, Daisy, I'm going to continue it. That it's just, I'm not going to say I don't have bad days. I have bad days where I'm just like, woe is me. But that doesn't happen often, and I'm able to get myself back on track with the positive attitude real fast. So, just going to continue that. And you know, the biggest thing for me is how can I not, with the amount of support that I get from people every night. I mean, we have 10 live viewers right now. We've gone up to almost 50 live viewers, and a lot of interaction in the chats. So, that is something that is so inspirational and motivational to me. So, you push me to come on, even on nights where I'm like, I had a long day. I don't feel like doing this. Even on those days, knowing that I'm going to have people here supporting me is what pushes me to hop on and do it. And it really is. I always leave saying, I'm so glad I did that. I hated that I even questioned doing it. So yeah, so today's been a good day. So yesterday I announced that I got approved by the company Merck for their patient access program. And the patient access program is going to pay for all of my Keytruda infusions um, through 2000 March 2026. So I get a whole year where that's covered, and that's great because at $30,000 in infusion, I wasn't looking to buy a car every time they put a IV in me. So I'm so happy that they approved me for that, and Merck is going to cover it all. So wonderful, William Brooklyn. I appreciate that, and I hope I can continue to do that. That's my plan. I plan to keep people motivated and wanting to, you know, energized to see more. So, and yep, I call a friend. I agree. Great news keeps coming. So we just got to continue that trend we're on. So they did tell me tomorrow to prepare for about 30 to 60 minutes for the infusion. So, Joe Bob, I don't know how many doses yet. I should have asked that. Most people, it's for 2 years, and it's every 6 weeks. So I know mine's going to be every 6 weeks. Me and the doctor already talked about that. I just didn't ask them how many doses they were planning on. And who knows, that may have something to do with how well I'm doing and different things like that. We'll see. Also, my blood work numbers. As long as my white blood cells, red blood cells, hemoglobin, other things that they look for, um, not blood sugar. Yay! No, they don't look at blood sugar. Um, but but yeah, as long as those other blood numbers look good, then they'll continue to give me the Keytruda. If they drop, I may have to take a little bit of time off, like 1 or 2 doses off, and then start back up. But that's why they monitor the blood work so closely. All right, Daisy girl, you have an amazing night as well, and thank you for joining. Hey, Maria, how are you today? Thanks for being here. I always appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I like it. And so yeah. So tomorrow morning at 8:30 is when they have me scheduled to get the infusion started. So I'm hoping to be out of there by 9:30. Who knows? Maybe go get some breakfast. Um, we'll see. We'll see afterwards. But I do have to work after that. But luckily, I work from home, so I'll just come home, hop on the computer, and start working away. So it's anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, Sweets and Beyond. And Sweets, it's always nice to see you here. I appreciate it. Oh, Joe Bob, if you're off tomorrow and you can do that, I would love to. But if not, we need to get there um, sometime soon. We have a place here in the Tampa Bay area called Maple Street Biscuit Company, and Joe Bob and I and his son. That's like our guys' place to go for coffee and breakfast and uh, pretty good food. I actually like it a lot, but they don't have them everywhere. But they definitely have them in Florida, in Tampa. The Tampa area has a couple, and they are owned by the Cracker Barrel company. Whoever owns them, they own Maple Street Biscuit Company now. So, yep, pretty good. Oh, I love that, bro. William Brooklyn. Yep, it is Ash Wednesday tomorrow. I appreciate that. Um, I really hope, and I think I haven't heard today. I've been trying to keep up with it to see whether the Pope was going to be able to or not. But I really hope he does. It's a very important thing, and to have the Pope preside over the Ash Wednesday ceremony is always important. So I'm hoping he'll be okay to be able to do that. Thank you again, Cree. I appreciate you hashtagging it. If you're on YouTube and you haven't clicked the thumbs up button, look down there. There should be a thumbs up button. Also, and that is the like button. So that lets me know you like the content and you like me being on here. Joe, you are double booked, work and practice. All right, go Bad News Bears. Just kidding. Well, that's very cool, Joe. I know you work hard, and man, to have practice afterwards, whew, uh, very nice. Not trying to be lame, Patrick. I believe in the power of prayer. There's nothing lame about that, William Brooklyn. Nothing at all lame about that. You should be proud of that, and I agree completely. There is a lot of power in prayer. And so I know I have a prayer army behind me between the people at my church, between friends and family. It's truly amazing. And I just found out the 17th of this month is when the next cancer support group is at my church. And I'm so excited for that because the first two have been very uplifting and just wonderful to spend time with people who, even though we all don't have the same type of cancer, they're still going through cancer. And we can share our stories in a very safe environment where nobody's judging us. I wear my I don't wear my hat usually, but I wear my cap, and not one person looks at me funny or laughs at me. It's actually a great conversation piece. They ask me what it's doing. And there have been people who have come in and they had a type of cancer that they were just ready to um, not necessarily give up, but you could tell in their voice they weren't they weren't in a good place. And I one of the cancers that my Optune device is being tested on and is showing promise on is lung cancer. So I introduced said, look, I'm not here to pry. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you how to do your or what to do with your life. But look, I would ask your oncologist about this thing called um, Optune, because they're finding that it's showing promise in helping with melanoma as well as lung cancer. So yeah, it's multi-use. But again, if he would have never been at the cancer support group, I would have never been able to tell him that. So it's just we learn from each other, and I love it. So yeah, prayers are good. Yeah, my first infusion is on Ash Wednesday. That is a good sign. And I always do my evening prayers and my morning prayers. So they will be done again tomorrow and tonight. And yes, the 17th is my day. It is St. Patrick's Day. I am not a saint. Um, I will never claim to be a saint. I'm not a bad person. I don't deserve to be called a saint. But yeah, so it's nice that it is St. Patrick's Day. And I will say, if anybody tries to pinch me, I might punch you. That's just kind of an automatic reaction to throw a right cross if you pinch me. So yeah, very cool that it's on the 17th. So yeah, so tomorrow it's gonna go well. All the hiccups are done now. We've got the insurance and Merck finally got out of their own ways. So my infusion is already at Moffitt Cancer Center. All I've got to do is show up to the infusion center there, and I'll be ready to go. Um, I do hate that I'm going to get poked twice tomorrow. I don't mind needles, they don't bother me, but it just gets annoying after a while. So the blood work at 7:05, and then the infusion at 8:30. The infusion one is a little bit different because it's actually going to be an IV line that goes through me. So, but I'm really excited, and again, praying that I don't have any side effects. If I do, hopefully they're very mild. And what time do I normally wake up? I'm usually up between 6 and 7 a.m. Eastern time. So if I get up at 6 tomorrow, I'll be good. Yep. And just like that, I wonder why my computer didn't charge. Well, I just got a notification from my Mac that it's about to shut off because it doesn't have enough charge left. So I'm sorry that I'm going to cut this short, but I just ask everybody, be with me, pray with me tomorrow. It's going to be a good day, and we're going to get what's needed to be taken care of. So I thank you all for being here. I hope you have great rest of the night and a great Wednesday tomorrow. And I'll talk to you all Wednesday. God bless. Have a good night. Thanks, Mikey. Thanks, Cree. Appreciate everybody.